From roads to bridges to the Great Lakes and electric vehicles, this infrastructure bill has a lot of connections to both Michigan and the auto industry.
On this vote, the yeas are 69, the nays are 30. The bill, as amended, is passed.
With bipartisan support, the $1 trillion infrastructure bill passed through the U.S. Senate with excitement from Michigan's 2 Democratic senators.
I think Michigan's just about on every page of this bill.
Senator Debbie Stabenow says the bill would give Michigan a 31% increase in federal funding for roads and bridges. And MDOT says they're following the legislation closely to move forward with potential projects.
What this bill means for Michigan is an infusion of roughly $8 billion coming into roads and bridges and basic infrastructure for our state.
The bill also includes $1 billion in funding for the Great Lakes, addressing environmental issues and shoreline erosion, and also upgrades to the Sioux Locks.
This bill has the biggest single investment in our Great Lakes Restoration Initiative.
$10 billion will also go towards addressing PFAS contamination, much of that going to Michigan. That's on top of $15 billion in funding to replace the nation's lead pipes, hoping to prevent another Flint water crisis.
Every lead-based pipe in America we're focusing on to replace. This is a very important priority to protect people's health.
Another big piece of the bill for Detroit is the investment of $7.5 billion in electric charging stations. That money has a direct impact on the city's auto industry.
All of the automakers are building electric vehicles, and one of the most important things to consumers that are holding them back right now from buying EVs is the lack of an EV charging infrastructure.
In a statement, Ford Motor Company said they applaud the bipartisan investment, adding they're, quote, committed to leading the electric vehicle revolution and doing our part by investing tens of billions of dollars in EVs, including with fully electric versions of our most iconic and popular vehicles.
For the first time, we are now saying, yes, part of our infrastructure long-term is making sure those charging stations are there.
But that amount was half of what the Biden administration originally wanted. The bill now heads to the House, where 28 Democrats, led by Debbie Dingell of Dearborn, say the electric vehicle funding falls short, demanding $85 billion to build 500,000 charging stations.
But before the House hears this bill, the Senate will take up another $3.5 trillion budget spending bill, and that does not have the same bipartisan support. Reporting for 7 Action News, I'm Brett Cast.